sweet. Last time I crossed something off my bucket list was 2 years ago. I ran the Disney Marathon. Woo! Anybody else ever run a marathon here? No. Yeah, this sucks too. It's very scary. But all my friends who have done it promise me like there's no feeling like when you cross that finish line, right? So I'm running, right, and across the finish line, it's great. I don't think any of them have ever parked at Disney before, because I was still like 4 miles from my car. It takes away from it. So I got into running accidentally about 10 years ago. At the time, my boys were brand new, 2 and 4. And the oldest one needed swim lessons, so I packed him up. We went to the YMCA. They told me that swim lessons are half price if you're a member, and I'm super cheap, so we take the tour, right? And so people are bouncing and sweating and lifting heavy things. It's like disgusting, right? Not for me. By the way, we're at the YMCA, and there is not a tribal chief or like a sexy construction worker anywhere to be seen. It's entirely disappointing until we get to the child care center. 20 minutes into the tour, this woman has the nerve to tell me you get 2 hours of childcare a day included with your membership. And I'm like, what do you want? You want one? Like, sign me, like, give me the papers, right? So I'm telling you this because if you have kids, if you know someone with kids, you see kids running loose at the Walmart, and you can like track down their mother, moms need to know how to take advantage of this membership. So I'm going to tell you. Are you ready? Okay. First, you're going to drop your kids off in the child care center, and you're going to go straight to the shower. It doesn't even matter that you haven't worked out yet. You're going to take the longest, hottest shower ever. They have a feature at the YMCA where nobody like walks in on you buck naked and asks for a snack. It's amazing, okay? Then you're going to go into the locker room, and there's a big TV in there. You're going to grab the remote control, and nobody's going to fight you for it. It's almost like nobody goes to the YMCA to watch television in the locker room. I would sit there every weekday morning at 11 with my friends Kathy Lee and Hoda while they drank like wine and margaritas. Like the only thing missing in that locker room is a blender, okay? Yeah. So, okay, this brings us to the third point, and this is very important. At some point in your visit, you have to go to an area of the building where people aren't taking their clothes off, because you want to get labeled, right? So put in like 5 minutes on the treadmill, whatever you have to do, but you have to avoid those trainers, okay? Because that's how I got roped into running. Like I wasn't paying attention one day and somebody cornered me, and she wanted to know what my goals were. She's like, what are your goals for yourself? I was like, I just saw Kathy Lee and Hoda getting faced at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday. Like that is my goal, right? So yeah, thank you. So like 10 minutes later, I was signed up for my first 5K, and the rest is history, right? It's all fine. Thank you. So, okay, so over the years, I'm super grateful. I got the clothes and the shoes. I got my Apple Watch. Like, who loves their Apple Watch? I get notifications all day long. Like, it tells me when to breathe. It's so useful. Like, all day long, it tells me what I could be doing better. Like, it's going to put my mother-in-law right out of business. You know what's weird? It's like I forget my notifications the second I get them. Right? But I've been married 15 years, and I have never forgotten a single word that woman has said to me. Like, imagine if our notifications were constructive and well-meaning and like a tiny bit passive-aggressive, how much more efficient we would all be. Like, we wouldn't forget anything, right? Somebody should pitch this to Apple. Like a mother-in-law setting for our notifications, right? Like, mine would sound like this. Like, my mother-in-law's from Kentucky, so my phone would be like this. It'd be like, dang, dang. Oh, hey there. Here, it says you've missed 17 calls. You must be very busy. What are you bowling up some of your famous hot dogs for my grandbabies? I'm just gonna add some cooking lessons to your calendar. Won't that be fun? Or like, dang, dang. Hey there, it's Sunday morning. Let's look at your internet usage for the week. Says here you're down 25% from last week. Good for you. Oh, to 7 hours a day. Good Lord. Well, look at you, operating that big old car without looking up from your phone. I'm so proud of you, you multitasker, right? Proud of you. Oh my gosh, driving directions would be a hoot. Like with that setting, wouldn't they, right? It'd be like, Y'all go on and proceed to the route. You're gonna make a left up there by Betty Mae Wilkins' house. You remember Betty Mae? She married Roy, the produce manager from the Winn-Dixie. Oh, now you've gone and missed your turn. Right? Did I ever tell you what happened to Betty Mae? She was crossing the street, got run over by a flower delivery truck. Wasn't his fault though, she wasn't paying a lick of attention. She was looking at her phone. I'm Lindsay Chamberlain, you guys